RCS has been a blessing to me through the pandemic. Sorry, I'm getting emotional, but just thinking about the assistance and the help and everything, the blessings that I've actually received, my family has received. I actually sacrificed working for my daughter going back to school. So she didn't want to go back to school during the pandemic. When they opened schools back up, it was kind of new to all of us, especially children. And she was one of the ones that got sick during the pandemic. So the fear was still there, and I had to make a decision. We took on the responsibility, and months rolled by, and then, we started to have the lack and the struggle in the home. I reached back out and I went through my emails and I did what I needed to do, and making the connections led me to RCS. And so when I applied for the grant, I think it's what they called it at the time, a grant, I knew that everyone was struggling. So I didn't really count on it, and I just kind of just waited to hear back from them. But in the meantime, in between time, my children and I, we formed an idea to start our own business. And the idea came from all the sadness and wanting to give back something different to the community and add something to the community other than sadness. So we wanted to bring some smiles. And so I said, what makes people smile? And the girls said, balloons make people smile. And I said, you know what? We should start our own balloon service. And so we did. We started our own balloon service, 1, 2, 3 balloons. And again, it came from the struggle. There were so many different organizations that was offering assistance, but the most consistent one that I know of was the RCS. And it helped me tremendously with everything from just being able to get through day-to-day, a simple gas card, a program that I could attend that taught me savings, that I could go back home and teach my children the power of saving. So now, instead of spending $1 all the time, they like to save. I love to see their wheels turning and to see them really actively engage in dropping the dollar in the piggy bank. That is what just brightens my day. So they really have empowered me. And as I'm getting empowered through the programs that I'm reaching out to and that I'm being empowered by, I'm able to really just stay motivated, because I don't know, without so much of the programs and so much of the assistance that I've received, I don't know, I think I would have spiraled even more than the pandemic was already having people like myself spiral, and when I say people like myself, I say low-income people, people of no income. It's all been connected to the metro government and the resources and my financial coach staying connected with me and keeping me connected with what really is helping me thrive. I know without this program I would have gave up. I definitely would have gave up, because this is a lot. Like, to try to run a business in the midst of, kind of like a broke down situation, because the community, we were all broke down, and just trying to see our way through the pandemic. And RCS really has helped me stay focused on what matters, which is giving back, because even when you don't have, when you think you don't have anything to give, I learned that you can give yourself, you can give your time, you can give your knowledge. So people in the community have given me that, and I've soaked it up like a sponge, and I just want to give it back. RCS is all about removing stumbling blocks. It's all about removing barriers. And I don't know if people know that, but I learned that. So I just want to shout it out and let someone know that that's what RCS is all about. Helping you with those barriers. We all have them, but it's like, how do I overcome them? How do I get past them? Or do I let them swallow me whole? So it's like, RCS is all about not giving up, sustainability, motivating you, staying motivated, and connecting you to the resources that you need to be connected to. But they want to make sure that you understand that it's going to be work. And you've got to be motivated. You've got to be consistent. You've also got to be dedicated to doing the work. If you're dedicated to doing the work, RCS will be behind you 100%.